Hey, Hubex jetzt in weiteren Folge von The Council. Ja, es hat wieder ein bisschen gedauert, sorry dafür. Aber wir sind wieder hier und wir begeben uns jetzt in den Saal im Erdgeschoss. Aber bevor haben wir uns hier nochmal ein bisschen umgesehen letztens und haben im Zimmer ein paar Fragen rausgeschossen. Mittlerweile ist auch Folge 2 verfügbar. Also Episode 2. Und okay, hier ist nicht mehr notwendig. Folge 2 verfügbar, deswegen schaue ich, dass ich hier wieder ein bisschen reinkomme. Ich meine, ich habe es ewig irgendwie ein bisschen so gemisst hier, ein bisschen weiter zu spielen, aber ich... Was war hier? Sammlermünzen? Aha. Vielleicht ist es auch neu, aber hey ho. Haben wir schon was gefunden. Und wir können in den roten Saal gehen. Ich nehme mal an, das ist hier irgendwo. Müsste eigentlich. Das sieht auf jeden Fall rot aus.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Well, how very amusing.
Tja.
It's the least one can say.
That's right.
Peru looks totally out of place here. He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I should feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Southern, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Mir geht's nicht so gut, huh?
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Oder deswegen.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
The presence of a particle does not necessarily mean a person belongs to the nobility, nor does it prevent the observance of the rules of etiquette, Monsieur von Bondel.
Please feel at home.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
And right he was too.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Okay. Ich fissle, ja. Oh.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think?
Ich bin
could
scheiße in
restore
sowas.
its luster?
Let the people make their own choices.
You are joking, I hope. The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see? They are an uneducated mob who
Wenn ich mich in Geschichte auskennen würde, in der französischen.
providing a coherent vision for the good of the country. I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you. I must have misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Bravo, Louis. Total fiasco.
2 von 3 verkackt. Nice. Boah, das kann nur schlecht ausgehen für mich.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Washington is a very gifted speaker.
Ja.
Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Boah, dass ich die Konversation schon wieder nicht geschafft habe, das fuckt ein bisschen ab. Tatsächlich. 2 von 3 verkackt. Oh Gott. Alternative Wege gab es auch wieder. Verdammt. Weine und Kanonen. Ja, gut. Weiter. Irgendwas muss noch passieren, weil sonst... Komm, Stufe 4. Verdammt. Tja, dann halt nicht. Das macht es mir nur schwieriger. Irgendwas muss noch passieren als Cliffhanger von Buch 1.
Let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Punkt in Psychologie, Punkt in Etikette. Ich glaube, Psychologie brauche ich noch ein bisschen. Tatsächlich. Ich kann doch nichts machen, ne? Verdammt. Fehlender Ort, den deine Mutter beschrieben hat. Wahrscheinlich der Garten. Ich weiß es nicht mehr tatsächlich. Wie war denn das nochmal? Ich kann ihn nicht nochmal lesen. Das nervt aber. Na, whatever. Na, dann gehen wir mal und schauen, was wir noch so finden können. Schlüssel mit okkulten Erdsymbol. Aha. Okay. Oh, das sind Bücher. Kacke. Goldelixier gefunden. Oh, nice. Warte mal, wenn ich ein Goldelixier gefunden habe. Alle negativen Effekte auf. Stellt 2 Konzentrationspunkte wieder her. Go. Wie kann ich das nochmal machen? So, nur für den Fall der Fälle.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Ich glaube, ich muss sowieso darunter. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich die Leiter benutzen kann.
Great, honey.
Okay. Stellt das Buch wieder gleich. Ich glaube, ich kann das sowieso nicht rauf. Okay, das wäre auch zu übertrieben, glaube ich, wenn ich die komplette Area...
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Wenn ich die ganze Area besuchen könnte. Na dann, geh mal hier ran. Gebus. Finde, was die Mutter beschrieben hat. Vielleicht ist er das? Zufällig? Und hier war ich noch nicht.
Where all eyes size you up.
Ah, Zufall.
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Jetzt schon gesagt.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take Liberty, please. I do understand his choice. Painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly. Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Okay. Schadet, glaube ich, nie, wenn ich hier irgendwas... Da kann ich noch nicht raus. Okay. Ich habe im Moment kein Interesse, hier rauszugehen. Was ist da vorne für ein blauer Punkt? Das ist ein Point of Interest quasi. Vielleicht sehe ich was. Weil es wird ja nicht umsonst irgendwie sein. Wenn ich mir hier hinsetzen kann, oder? Ich weiß nicht. Das ist halt die Frage. Finde die Medusa. Okay, es hilft mir nichts. Alles klar. Vielleicht hilft es mir hier nichts. Hier ist doch eine Münze.
A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Tja. Ich habe Münzen gefunden. Yay. Münzensammler Hubex im Start, oder wie? Was ist hier?
Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Ich würde echt gerne diese so gesagte Medusa finden. Aber wie gesagt, ich komme hier nicht raus. Und hier ist noch...
Fragment of Amber. The Company by Rembrandt.
Ich habe wieder
A
Bernstein
meeting between
gefunden.
Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Tja. Ich schätze mal, so von der Einteilung her müsste die Medusa irgendwie hier sein. Aber ich weiß, was die Medusa ist, normales. Oder ist es nur quasi eine... Hallo Penismann. Penis. Okay.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Ja, 1 für 2 noch. Okay. Wenn wir am Ende des Kapitels sind, dann ist doof, aber hey ho. Überall diese Box. Medusa. Oh. Erstmal ausblenden.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Ich weiß nur, dass der Typ, glaube ich, das mit dem Schild gewonnen hat. Das weiß ich. Da ist noch ein Büchlein.
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one.
Fuck.
It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Ich glaube aber nicht, dass das stimmt. In Wirklichkeit war es nämlich so. Ich würde zum Held mit dem Schild das machen. Würde ich machen. Aber das stimmt so nicht. Naja, schauen wir mal, was passiert, wenn...
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Verdammt. Es hat schon wieder was gespeichert.
A painting with no name.
Das Problem ist... Während sich die anderen beiden weg... Rätsel lösen. Ja, meine Lieblingsaufgabe. Yay. Oh, hier ist noch was. Gold-Elixier. Come in, guys.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular
ich
one.
weiß.
It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa.
Nochmal die Medusa.
While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon, the Medusa.
Manche warfen den Blick ab.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
Okay. Wenn das stimmt, dann...
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Ich hab null Plan. Ich hab echt null Plan.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order.
Entweder ich bin nicht mehr aufnahmefähig
What can the
heute
shield
oder...
be for?
Genau.
To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a
Shield
statue
aufs
has
Schwert.
to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90
Schild
degrees
zum
between
Schwert.
the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose.
Ich hab echt...
Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
So, ich protecte jetzt den Helden. Und leuchtet das jetzt zur Medusa? Aber wie muss denn die Medusa stehen? Ne, warte. Der Schild, der würde jetzt... Hm. Ja. Das ist doch toll. Die Medusa muss auf jeden Fall weg vom Helden schauen. So viel ist sicher. Fuck. Weißt du was? Wo muss der Typ hinschauen? Das ist die Frage.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Ich hasse es. Ich muss es noch mal lesen. Ich bin so doof. Fuck. Ich muss den hinten noch mal lesen. Ich bin so doof. Also ich mach noch mal den hier. Und gehe dann hier hin.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero. Pretty smart. but it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Fuck.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Wenigstens weiß ich das jetzt, dass es zum Schild gehört. Fuck. Laterne zum Schild zur Medusa. Nur, wie kann ich die blenden?
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for?
Ja.
Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose.
Schild zum
Crazy
Schwert.
idea,
Und dann haben wir noch
but
zwei.
worth a shot.
Das Schild zum Schwert. Wow. Als ob ich das vorher nicht ausprobiert habe. Whatever.
Whoa.
Ich warte, vielleicht ändert sich noch was.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're looking for somebody. Your silence speaks volumes. I must have got it right. And you will go to great lengths to find them. So, this person means a lot to you.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Als ob. Was macht sie hier drin überhaupt? Und was mache ich noch in dieser Folge? Das und vieles mehr. Nächstes Mal. Danke fürs Zusehen. Bis dahin. Spielt schön brav weiter.